So today we make a nice and quick work in between. So we make the oil change, we make the timing belt, we have to change some exhaust part that goes around. And what's the name from Fairlink on English?
Control.
The lower control arm we have to swap, and then the car has to be ready for the TÜV next Thursday. Yeah.
Why are we doing Audi?
Why not? We can't do all the time only Nissan. It would be nice, but there's not so many Nissans. This pays for bills, the Audi. I never had problems with the car, except 1 or 2 times, but that was my fault. First time I ripped off my wheel shaft by drifting, and then I destroyed my gearbox. But that was just a question of the time when the gearbox breaks, because all the time when I put my reverse gear in from beginning where I bought the car, so it sounds pretty terrible, and then the gearbox break. So that timing belts I did, I don't know, 100? Something like that. It's a few years ago, but I still know what I have to do. So these cars has, in my opinion, only 2 weak points, and that is the rust on the bottom of the doors, as you can see here, and the rust on the roof, where the 2 metals goes together. That's the only weak point from the car. Here there's the special roll, and you have on top these nipple, and then I put it away, and then I can remove the belt easily. And to be honest, I thought it was from the bottom. I had it in my head that it was from the bottom, so we replaced that belt. That one is the timing belt. That makes timing between crank and camshaft. So crankshaft is for the pistons, and camshaft is for the valves, to say it pretty easy. Now we have to take out the engine mount, that we can reach the timing belt, because as you can see, the engine mount goes in the middle of the timing belt, so we can't put out the timing belt without removing the engine mount, and that is the shittiest thing at the whole work. Now I need a piece of wood. So I put the wood frame underneath, so I can put the engine on it, careful, and then I can open the engine mount, and then I can lift the car a little bit, and then the engine will drop on the right side a little bit, and I have to I need it to drop a little bit on the right side, otherwise I can't get out the engine mount. Yeah. We'll find it later. So that is the engine mount with the rubber in between, so that take a little bit away the vibrations from the chassis. That is almost the biggest problem. The second part of the engine mount has 3 screws and they're pretty shitty to reach, but we will get there. Bye. So that is the disc for the belt, and it has a special mark, or it has 2 special marks. So it goes like that, and then you can turn away. So now you can see why we changed the timing belt. The timing belt has normally, I think, 10 years or 120,000 kilometers, but here you can see that some coolant ran out, so the water pump is leaking, and that is not a good sign. So that is a sign that you have to swap the water pump, but to swap the water pump you have to take the timing belt off and then you will replace it, because that would be stupid if you just swap the water pump. You never does that.
Stört das, wenn er ein bisschen Packer steht?
Ist mir egal.
Servus, Kassi.
So now the timing belt is completely free. So here's the crankshaft, that is the water pump, that is the camshaft wheel, and that is the wheel to tighten it. Almost make the mistake. I almost put the timing belt out without making me any marks. There is some marks from Audi, but they pretty shitty to see, so I always make me my own marks, just to be sure. So I think the mark should be on the gearbox somewhere. Yes. It's focused, man. The word that you don't know. I'm checking for the mark for the camshaft, but it's pretty hard to reach it. Oh, I hurt me again. So we get a new subscriber. That's the rule. Every time when I hurt me, we get some subscribers. Now I have to close the cap because I have to make some waterfall. Yo, stop filming this.
Blockbuster.
So now I fixed my mistake because I opened too early the tightening rope. So come here. So you can see here this OT. So I don't know if you can read it, maybe you can clean it a little bit. There's standing OT. That means that's the point where the piston number 1 is close before he goes down. And that arrow has to be level with these tiny cut inside the camshaft wheel. That means the camshaft is on the perfect position. And if you come here in that hole, I have also a mark and the arrow. I'm not sure if you can see it. I don't think it can catch, but here on the flywheel is a mark and on the gearbox is a mark, and when they on the same level, then that means the crankshaft is on that point from piston number 1, and that means the engine is in that position where I can take it off and can put the next timing belt on. I could save me the time to depart everything here and to put everything back on when I just make me a mark like this on the camshaft. Now I will make me a mark on the crankshaft, and like this I could make it without departing everything on the other side, but that was because my muscles was too fast for my brain. But you always have that problem if you have a beard.
And now you have the chance to film a real horror movie. Dun 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 dun.
Jesus Christ. He want to kill me before I can finish the work. Okay, you know what? After that close death scene, I need a secret. Nein, danke.
Hey! Servus! Servus! Ja, das. So.
You want to see how I unbox? And now comes the best part. Much better.
That's an improvement.
Much better. What a nice product from Continental. Jesus.
What's that?
Water pump. So that is the old piece of shit. Here you can see how it dropped out, and I think they have a special point where they should break. Here on that thing. That is the point where they should start to leak when the bearings are gonna die inside from the water pump. Then the sealing start leaking, and then it will leak out here. So you will notice it when your water pump is dying before it completely breaks, and then you blow up your engine. And the next thing is here, that is shitty crappy plastic, and that is metal, so that's much better. So we have to remove all the dirt inside, because this dirt can damage the timing belt a little bit. So we have to make everything out. Flavor Flav! Thanks for the help, Jimmy. You're such a big help. Blowjob, Jimmy.
That's awesome.
Sure.
Hast du das? Ja, okay.
As I care about it. The hairs doesn't matter, but I think that is the joke where it lost the joke in the translation. Jimmy!
Okay, jetzt ist er aus. Jetzt hast du es wieder geschafft.
So that is a little bit of an annoying part. Put the new timing belt on, because everything has to be super tight.
Bum, bum, bum.
That's what he say. Everything has to be super tight.
Bum, bum, bum.
Super tight.
Bum, bum.
Yeah, and I swear me, I will remind me in which part it go through, not part, position it. I took it out, and every time I'm fighting again. So our lazy cameraman was chilling all the time and now you missed everything, so I put the timing belt back together.
Hey Schwanzer, das macht mir sowas.
My left.
He wants the revenge. He wants the revenge.
When Steven tried to get the master box, he's still Steven.
You still have a lot of blowjobs to do, Jimmy.
That was a good one. And this motherfucker get 30.
Spaß.
Ja.
Gib mir 5.
I changed the timing belt and you was too lazy to film it. Good job. But I had my beer, I had some whiskey. So nothing will be complicated. Oops. Turns around. Second glove. Hurry up! I do. Cheers. Ooh. So that goes everything pretty fast now. I tighten the oil filter. I tighten the oil screw. But let me check it because I'm so fucking tired.
How late is it?
Around 12 o'clock in the night. So yesterday we was working to fix that until 2 o'clock in the morning. Today again. So I'm pretty fucked. And I don't have free, so I have to work at 8 o'clock in the morning. And I didn't have a day free for the last 3 or almost 4 months, I don't know. When we started to finish Skyline 3-4 months ago. Yes. And I never had a day free. In the next weeks or month, add-on will get a day free. So that should happen if you drive your car all the time, not warm. So short distances, and the engine is not warm, and over the time this will happen. But yes, that's the reason why we changed oil. So we finally finished, and it's 2 minutes after 12. So today is tomorrow. Yeah, but that kind of job is boring. It's dirty. It's a shit kind of job. But I need that kind of jobs to get some money for modifications for Skyline and for that, and I don't know. So we have to do work like that we want to show you. We have to do this work to get the nicer work and the funny stuff. And if everybody from you would subscribe or share us or help us a little bit, we maybe could earn some money from YouTube. That would be awesome, because then we have to do less kind of this work and can do more nicer work. So yes, subscribe, share us, help us. Peace out.